Now, I want to show you something else, because my work is to show you challenges. If you don't understand the challenges in the business, you're not going to make sense. You're not going to make money. That's what I can explain to you. The fact is, business is business. You let people do your business. This is not my job as per now, because I'm a very good farmer. So if I'm a very good farmer, I only have to let those people that are still practicing to understand it. You get it? But basically, since I have the background of the vet, so I have to show you this such that you understand it. This doesn't need to be a very good technical person. Every farmer can do this. So this is a hydrogen peroxide, and it is always sold in the these human drug shops. And then this is water. This is highly concentrated, and this is water. So what we do, this is half of hydrogen peroxide. If you want to mix this drug, basically what do? If you have water of this kind, sorry, if you have hydrogen peroxide of this amount, full bottle, you'll dilute it with a full bottle of water. So now this is half. I'm mixing in water. Why? Because I don't want to use the highly concentrated hydrogen peroxide. Sometimes it even burns. This clears a lot of pus membranes. It clears bacteria and infections. So today I want to tell you about this virus. It's called ORFF virus. ORFF is a dangerous disease for these kids most of the time, and we even have what we call the vaccine. So basically, you see how it looks? It can even attack the old ones, and most of the time it is contagious. It can be transferred from this one to that one, but most of the time we get this virus from the wet grasses. So the virus which causes ORFF mostly stays on the wet grasses. That's why most of the time we advise farmers never allow the nani to be in your grass, the grasses to be in your goat section. Why? Because we know you're going to feed these animals on that virus. Two, you're going to create an exposure of worms to these kids, because the worms always, their cycle is completed in the grass. So the moment, if this had worms and it goes down, then all it finds a dry place which is unconducive for them, they will die. But if they find grass, they will hide in the grass. They can lay eggs, then go back to the host. So that's why we don't want any goat section to have grasses. So that's why we make it free and clear. So this ORFF virus also stays under dew most of the time. So that's why we don't want these animals to access the dew in the morning. Sometimes our old grands used even to say goats don't go early morning. Now, if you find this kind of condition, what do? You'll need to vaccinate these animals for ORFF. There is a vaccine for ORFF. You can use it and vaccinate them, even the young ones and the old ones. So now the ORFF vaccine has been off. That's why you're seeing this kind of condition. But now, if it has already attacked you, what do? This is what you're supposed to do. Ivan. So already we have the infection. I think you can see it. So this is the hydrogen peroxide. I showed you how to mix it. Then we are going to scrub this goat. So this is a brush. You can even use cotton wool. You can even use anything that you can use, even if it's a cotton wool, even if it's this cloth, it can as well do. So this is a mixed solution, and what we are going to do, I think you can see even on the tongue, because these guys will disturb me. So what you do, you scrub it. You get? You have to scrub it, or even on the tongue, to make sure that we kill the pus membrane. Sorry, I didn't carry the gloves, but I have to work. For us, we are always prepared. I think you can see. You have to scrub it very, very well, even on the mouth, such that it gets it bleeds. When it bleeds, we are crushing what they call the pus membrane. I think you can see even on the tongue to make sure that all these are getting off. You see? This is how we do it. Even if an old goat, this is how we are supposed to do it. I think you can see. It bleeds, but if you do it well, basically within just days, because now the virus will be killed and then the pus membrane will be crushed. This animal will bleed only for today, then tomorrow you will see it getting dry. And actually the reason why you see it looking like this, because they crushed it yesterday but one. So you see, now the moment we see blood, we just know that the pus membrane has been crushed. So that animal can be left to go, but you can as well inject some pen and strep of 0.5 mils. That's half a mil for the day for 3 days. You see it in 3 days and it will be cleared. So you can let it go. So that means the pus membrane has been crushed the moment you see the blood. And make sure the moment you crush it, you get that blood. So put it out, kateke weru, then you bring another one. We show these people because you really need to understand this. It's in pain. I know some of you will feel bad. I'm not bad, but I want an animal to be better. Do you see now this? I think this was crushed some days back and there is a lot of change. You see? So, but we can't get tired. You get? We must crush everything and we make sure it is off. I think you can see it's now getting off. That means it's getting better. You get? Yeah. Do you see? So we are trying to crush the pus membrane such that can get better. Do you see now this one is even getting much better? But do you know it can kill your kids? It might not be the cause of death, but because of not eating, that's why it dies. You get? Because of not eating, that's why it dies. Because the moment it tries, it has a lot of pain, so it can't eat, it can't do anything. But I think you see, we are now crushing it. Now this one is in the recovery. So the other one you saw with a lot of blood, you're going to see within 2 days, and the improvement is going to be there. So my dear farmers, this is what you're supposed to see. You see the blood? This is a sign that you have crushed what they call the pus membrane. Thank you so much. I think you like what I was showing you, and bye-bye for now.